So have you sometimes struggled to come up with new ideas for content for either maybe your business blog or your YouTube channel or something like that, maybe even for your follow-up emails that you send out to your leads? If you've struggled with what to actually say when it comes to creating any type of content, you're not alone. So if you've been staring at your computer screen for way too long, then in this video, I'm going to give you a few good ideas in terms of what you can do to brainstorm new content ideas and never run out of ideas again. So the first type of content that you can start adding to your to-do list or your content list is content that is related to questions that your potential clients or your existing clients have asked you. Because chances are very high, if any of your clients or potential clients have asked you a question, there's other people that have also asked the same question. And instead of maybe saying it to you directly, maybe they're searching on Google for the answers to that question. So most of my content, I'd say probably about 80% of my content all comes from ideas that I get when I speak to either clients or potential clients, and they ask a question, and then as soon as they ask that question, I write it down. And if you do this one thing on its own, you'll find that you actually have a lot of questions that you get from clients and potential clients, a lot more than you probably actually realized. So this on its own is very, very powerful. And like I said, most of my content ideas all comes from this one thing on its own. Now, if you get to the point where you're not getting any more questions from any more clients or any more potential clients, or maybe you are getting questions, but you've already answered those questions in the past, then you're going to have to do something else to actually start getting new content ideas. So what else can you do if you still need even more content ideas after answering questions that clients or potential clients give you? And this brings me on to the second thing that you can do. And this is actually my second favorite thing when it comes to creating content. And this is using Google or YouTube predictive search. So you can go to Google or YouTube and you can start typing in different keywords, different questions, things maybe related to your business, and you can see what other people are typing in. So that gives you a good idea as to what you should talk about in your content. Because anything that you see when you're typing something in to Google or YouTube and you start getting those predictive search results, that is telling you that this is something that will be good to create content on, because there's other people looking for this type of content. There's other people looking for the answers to these questions, or there's other people that are typing in these different keyword search phrases, and this would be good content for you to create. So if you're ever stuck for ideas, just go to Google, go to YouTube, start typing different keywords related to your business and see what comes up. And that on its own can give you a lot of ideas for you to write about. And remember, as soon as you get some good ideas based on those searches, put it into your to-do list so that you now have more things on your content to-do list for things to write about at some point in the future. Now, just one more tip when it comes to using Google and YouTube predictive search. If you type in the keyword phrases how to or best at the beginning of your keyword search phrase, you can actually get a lot more ideas. So you could type in how to something related to your business, or what is the best something related to your business, or just type in best, again, some other keywords related to your business in Google and YouTube predictive search and see what comes up. Now, if you're using Google and YouTube predictive search and at the same time you're answering questions that your potential clients and your clients send you or ask you on the phone, then chances are, again, you've already got a lot of content to keep you busy for a very long time. But if you're still struggling to come up with even more ideas, then the next thing you can do is use keyword research tools. And there's a whole host of different tools that you can use. So you can go to Google and type in keyword research tools to get some ideas. But one of my personal favorites is one called KW Finder or Keyword Finder. So I'll add a link in the description to this video so you can check them out. But that's a really good tool for you to type in, again, some different keywords, different phrases and things like that, and it will give you some ideas as to what other people are also searching for. And another good thing about using these keyword research tools is that not only it gives you ideas for what kind of content to create, but it also gives you a rough idea of how many people every single month are searching for these different keyword phrases. Another way that you can brainstorm endless amounts of content ideas is to use Amazon Books. Now, this might be a little bit surprising to you if you've never heard this one before. So Amazon Books, how do you use that to come up with new content? Well, if you go to Amazon and look at the book section and type in different keywords related to your business, you can find a lot of books around whatever type of business that you have. And then here's the key thing. When you start looking at these different books, have a look at the most popular books and then look inside the book, because Amazon will most likely allow you to have a look at the first few pages of the book before you actually buy it. And in the first few pages of the most popular books that you find on Amazon related to your business, have a look at the table of contents. And inside that table of contents, you'll be able to get more ideas on what kind of things to talk about, what kind of content would be good to create for you and your business. Another really good website to come up with new ideas is Quora. So if you go to quora.com, you'll be able to find different questions that people are actually asking in real time related to your business. So again, just go to that website, type in different keywords related to your business, and you'll see a whole host of different questions that real people have actually asked and they're looking for the answers to. So again, this gives you more ideas of what content to actually create. And then the final website that you can use is Answer the Public. So again, on this website, just type in different keywords related to your business and it will give you a whole host of different ideas that you can use when it comes to what kind of content to actually create or what to say in your content. So with all of these different tools together, you now have pretty much an unlimited amount of content ideas that you can create for your business. Now, if you're creating content for your business, it's very important that you don't make one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make when they're creating content. And that is creating content just for the sake of creating content, because other people have said you should be creating content. You know, you need to create content and lots of content to grow your business and things like that. But the truth is, yes, creating content is important, but it needs to be done in the right way. And what I mean by that is that you need to optimize your content to actually generate leads, generate appointments, and generate clients. If your content isn't optimized in the right way to actually do any of these things, then that content isn't going to convert very well. You're going to get maybe a lot of people consume the content, but then they'll consume it and then they'll leave and they won't do anything else. So you need to make sure that when you create content, it is designed in a way to get conversions for your business. So how do you actually do that? Well, one of the best ways is when you're creating content, have a call to action in your content. But don't just have a call to action saying, hey, if you like this content and you want to learn more about working with us, click here, because that's not really going to work very well. And most people, if they do have a call to action, they just have a call to action going straight to the sale. But in most cases, you haven't really built up enough trust yet. So a better way to approach this is, instead of asking for the sale straight away in your content, just send them to another piece of content. This is something that I call your primary piece of content. And in this primary piece of content, you need to go through how you solve a big, painful problem that people have. And then when they consume that primary piece of content, you can then, number one, generate a lead, because to access that content, they need to give you their name and email. And then secondly, once you've generated a lead, what you can then do is you can start following up with them and build up more trust with them through that primary piece of content. And in that primary piece of content, after you've given them a lot of value and helped them understand how to solve this big problem that they have, then you can say, hey, if you want to solve this problem yourself, I've pretty much just shown you how you can do it. But if you want my help to actually do this for you or do this with you, then here are the next steps. And by doing that, you'll have a much higher chance that people will actually convert from the content that you're creating. So don't just create content for nothing. Create content with a goal to get conversions with the people that consume that content. And as you probably guessed, this is exactly what I'm going to do in this video. So if you want to learn how you can actually do this in more detail, how you can create content that converts into leads, appointments, and clients, then what you need to do next is sign up for the masterclass that I've recorded. So I'll put a link in here, and I'll also put a link in the description of this video so you can check that out. And once you've signed up for that free masterclass, you'll get instant access and you'll be able to learn how to get predictable leads, appointments, and clients every single month from not only your content, but also from LinkedIn, Google, and Facebook as well. So if you'd like to learn more, just sign up for that free training. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.